Hey, what's up, you guys? Today's video for Onyxcoin is going to be short and sweet just because there's not a whole lot of development. Fundamentally, they have released their white papers, but again, that just kind of shows us as to what is coming up next and what to get excited for Onyxcoin, not particularly here for price movement. So quickly taking a look on CoinMarketCap, we're trading at 0.01157. We are down roughly around 4% in the last 24 hours. Also, volume and market cap also took a hit here. So it does show us that there's really not a whole lot of buying interest, and it is going to be a little bit more of a downwards trend here. And the reason why I say that is the daily time frame. As we take a look here, starting on March 14th, we see the price itself hitting resistance in this trend line that's angled downwards, coming down to an area of support. And we can see multiple areas of our Fibonacci levels getting just sliced right through here. So we're seeing dominancy in terms of the sellers here. Our RSI is showing very, very weak momentum. Again, not even coming up to that 50 marker. So we may be coming down to an area of oversold, but again, it's very cautiously here to try to take long positions. A lot of people are taking advantage of short positions. As we take a look at the previous candlestick here, we see this red engulfing candlestick. Normally on an upwards trend, it'll show us a reversal, but again, we do know that we're consistently coming down in a downwards primary trend. I mean, if we take a look at the weekly time frame, again, very, very steep. I don't even want to say this is a correction anymore, but who knows, we may see consolidation, price moving sideways before we see any immediate jump towards the upside. A few more bearish indicators here, a MACD indicator here. Yes, we're in the green. However, these are small, lighter colors here, and our lines are still well below our zero, which does not show us any type of reversals. Going into the immediate short term for 4 hours, again, kind of dating back here where we saw that death cross happen, where a smaller moving average comes below a larger moving average. And depending on how big the gaps are between these moving averages will show us how strong that momentum is. Until we do see possible, the 20 moving average moving above the 50, then that will give us that golden cross, the opposite of a death cross. But essentially, we are going to be seeing a little bit more bear movements coming into the next couple of hours here until we see any momentum spike up. Now, even though the price is coming down, again, as we saw on the daily time frame, coming down into this channel itself, there may be an opportunity for the bulls to kind of do a quick pullback. This candlestick here, it's a hammer candlestick, and observed at the very bottom itself could be a reversal candlestick. Essentially, it does show us strength in the buyers by this candlestick body itself. However, what is a little bit of warning for me is how big this candlestick previously from the hammer candlestick. It shows us a lot of aggression here, especially with this longer wick at the very bottom. If we do see a daily close above, a 4-hour close right above 50% of the previous red candlestick. So I'm saying if the buyers are able to come up at 0.0117, then we know that this reversal hammer candlestick is in play. But if we don't see a 4-hour close above this price point, then this is going to be a failed hammer candlestick. Price is most likely going to come down. So kind of targets here to look after is kind of our 78% of our Fibonacci, where we saw that engulfing candlestick coming down to at 0.01133. If the buyers are not going to defend this area, most likely we're going to see another retest closer down to this wick here at 0.01053. So just kind of keep in mind this bear trend is going to continue until we actually break above 61% of our Fibonacci at 0.0119, and with strong convictions in terms of the volume, because the volume is plummeting here. There's really not a lot of interest in Onyxcoin right now. It's a bear market overall with some of the coins itself. And in order to see that type of reversal here, we do need to reclaim this price, and we need to see a nice safety net around this price as well. But definitely let me know what you guys think down below. Thanks so much for tuning in today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.